And design is no different. We must not infringe upon that right. This is a presentation on principles that drive the ethics in instructional design. Envision 2017 argues that there are 4 characteristics which design may infringe upon the rights of individuals: physical and emotional harm, exclusion, and injustice. These items frame the discussion well as this presentation looks into ethics and instructional design. Gray and Bowling 2016 describe instructional design as ethical in regards to how the design projects the version of the life that the designer sees or wants to exemplify. They describe that designers are creating a future, one that does not exist yet, and that future is projected by the designer through the design with judgments about their social definition of what is commonly referred to as the good life. Gray and Bowling, page 974. In his TEDx talk by Sebastian de Turding, he cites that design is, in a sense, communicating the good life. It is, in a sense, a persuasion. Any technology or design puts a vision of the good life in front of those that encounter that design, and that vision communicates what is good or bad or normal or usual. And again, in his case, he discusses that it is a persuasion. There's no better example than this: Facebook's year in review. Envision 2017 describes this example in detail as Facebook launched their year in review, a well-intended function to recapture very memorable moments from the year and create a fun video with music and pictures and posts from throughout the year. But what if the year wasn't that fun? What if you had a family member pass away or a tragic circumstance happen? Since Facebook automatically published these to individuals, many were forced to relive heartbreaking events that may have happened to them throughout the year. I wonder if they'll do that this year. Oh, 2020. The Association for Educational Communications and Technology, AECT, has developed a code of ethics giving guidelines to their association members. Smaldino et al. 2018 shares a summary of the AECT Code of Ethics and describes 3 overarching commitments. The first commitment is to the individual, and the 9 indicators here are grouped into technology and resources, which is all about ensuring the health and safety of users. It's also about diversity, promoting variety of viewpoints and free from stereotypes, as well as personal rights, the rights to privacy and professionalism. The second commitment is to society, and the 6 indicators here are grouped into representation, that's honestly reporting experience and expertise. It's personal gain, to delineate personal and professional activities, and then finally professional service, which is all about the responsible and effective benefits for all participants, really pushing professionals to avoid quid pro quo agreements. The third commitment is to the profession, and the 10 indicators here are summarized by professional interactions, which is the appropriateness of conduct, of research and dissemination, which is all about professional collegiality, and then finally, the responsibilities related to copyright. It's really adherence to the law. Gray and Bowling point out that the lack of guidance in the code contributes to the problem. They point to number 5 as having a lack of clarity, with a reference being vague as well as circular. However, in looking at this topic through a biblical worldview, we are endowed by our Creator with a conscience. He made us in His image, and He reflected on His creation, and He saw that it was good. And it was through sin that darkness entered into the world, and that darkness presses on us day by day by day. But deep within us, we know. You know. I know. Proverbs 10:32 says, "The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked, what is perverse."